Hello, my loves. This video is going to be different than my other ones. I don't really want to get into any sort of structure or have any sort of structure with this video. I really just want to talk from the heart. Excuse me. And I want to talk about when you know enough is enough. This is a message not just for the collective, but a message for me as well. And I just want to talk about it. I'm just going to free flow. I'm going to communicate with my heart. And I pray that God gives me the tools to communicate with ease and not get so caught up on my thoughts or trying to sound right or sound, I just want to be honest. And just talk from the heart. Lots of times we get put in certain situations where we know when enough is enough. But due to certain circumstances, certain reasons, we stay. Why do we stay? That's different for everybody, truly. The longer you stay and tolerate, the longer, one, you test your patience, and the longer, two, you just get tested time and time and time again. I feel like I got put in a situation where I was put in it for a specific reason, and all the lessons that came with it, I'm so eternally grateful. I'm so insanely grateful. It blows my mind. At the same time, a few months in, I knew I needed to go. I knew it was my time. I completed the mission. I learned the lessons that had needed to be learned. Well, everything happens for a reason, so I guess this is still a lesson. There are still lessons that needed to be learned, and I am learning them, let me tell you. And it seems like I prayed for strength, and things got really difficult. I prayed for God to lead the way, and He gave me 1,000,000,001 ways. In my heart, I feel like He gave me all these ways so that I could trust myself to find that way. And I'm so eternally grateful. And God, oh God, I pray every single day, just talking to Him, asking, okay, you gave me all these things. Thank you. What do I do? And I feel like God's like, you're missing the point, babe. I'm giving this to you so that you can trust yourself to pick the right choice. It's not about giving all of your situations to God. It's not about making Him figure it out. It's about praying about it, getting peace and clarity on it, gaining inner strength, and trusting yourself to choose what's best for you. Inevitably, I believe that God gives you every scenario and knows you can figure each scenario out, truly. It's just, which path do you want to undergo? Which lessons do you want to learn in this season? How much will you take to learn those lessons? Let's find out. And each serve their individual purpose. I just feel like I'm put in such a situation where my power is really being taken from me. Like, really. And I've built this inner strength and this divine warrior so deep in me that I am so insanely strong. But I've built this huge strength just to have something taken away from me. Every time I engage in it, it's like, why am I doing this? What are we doing here? Why am I doing this? And then you think of the outcomes. It's like, okay, well, how can I change this? And you think of all these reasons, and you think of the logistic ways of those reasons, and you're like, oh, but what if I could leave that, but what if I don't get that other job? What if I don't get approved? What if I can't? What if I don't know, whatever. It's different for everybody. But you always think of the what ifs, the logistical reasons of why things can assumingly not work out, which is rooted in fear. And then you stop, and then you're like, no, I can't do it. So then you go back to that thing, and you keep engaging in that thing, and it just gets worse and worse, and it's a decline and a decline and a decline. I just feel like God would not give you anything you can't handle. Truly. There's an affirmation in one of my previous videos, and I say, Dios está a mi lado, por eso nunca fallaré. Dios está a mi lado, por eso nunca fallaré. Which means God is by my side, for that I will never fail. Like, I have such this strong knowing that I will not fail. So why am I so afraid to jump off this cliff? Why am I so afraid to close this door? If I know I'm not going to fail, I just know. I think it's just the inner responsible adult in me that's like, But listen, it's magical on this side. On this side, 744. On this side of my world, it is so magical. I am always guided and protected in spirits. I just keep my head held high to the Most High. It is so magical on this side, let me tell you. It's just that fear. It's that fear that holds us back. It's that fear that stops, that gets in the way, that throws a pebble in the middle of the road. But I don't want that. I want to go around that pebble. I want to break that pebble. I don't want to allow it to continue breaking me down. And neither should you. This is a message to those who are stuck in these toxic cycles that we know are not good for us. We know it is just not healthy. This is for you. I know you may not see the other side. I know it's probably so unclear and you're so like, but what if it doesn't work out? But what if I never find anybody? But what if I won't find another job? What if I don't get a... I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But just like I tell myself, I'm going to tell you. Have faith. Believe in yourself. You will be alright. As long as you're doing the things that you need to do, you will be just fine. Before I go, I want to leave y'all with a little message. A quote that has been ringing in my head since the moment I've heard it. Faith without hustle is just a wish. Action without faith is an empty hustle. Take that as you will. That applies differently for everyone. We'll make it out. It'll be all right. I just know once I finally leave the situation that I'm in, I'm going to have the deepest cry. Don't even get me started. I'm going to have the deepest cry and just release all the pain, all the hurt, all of the physical burdens I placed on my body. I am going to cry it out. The situations I put myself in, the BS that I tolerated for months. I am just gonna have a deep cry 11/11. And I'm gonna release it. And I'm gonna be so proud of myself for undergoing what I did. And I'm gonna be so grateful. And I know years or months, weeks, days, hours, minutes, whatever it is, I am going to know why I held on so tight. I am going to understand why this was so important. I am going to understand why I needed those lessons, why I needed to undergo such traumatic things. And that makes me excited. Truthfully, that makes me excited. Anyway, I love you. We'll make it out. It's not the end of the world. One door opens, or what? When one door closes, millions other open. Don't get that confused. Don't forget. Don't get caught up. Don't crash out. Act accordingly and keep it pushing. I love you.